One important thing for you to consider, Leo, is that Mars, the planet of energy and initiative, is still in Cancer. It's not retrograde, thank God, but it's still in the sign where it is least available to you personally. So you may feel like you are lacking in something, don't have enough strength, don't have enough motivation, like you may be not ready. It's probably a correct estimation. Mars will only enter Leo in the second half of April, and until that time, until it happens, it's best if you take it easy. Know your limits. And also don't be surprised if you encounter some limits that were unfamiliar to you previously. So don't push yourself too hard. Now, the main hotspot of astrological activity this month is Aries. In the beginning of the month, it's only Venus doing her thing there, which for you means a higher chance of being charmed by something that has the potential to expand your horizons. On the 2nd of March, Venus will turn retrograde. Were you charmed by something? Now it's time to reflect on this. This is what retrograde planets do. What does it mean for you? What actual potential does it have? Is it realistic? Can I imagine myself doing this? On the 3rd of March, Mercury will be joining Venus in Aries and will give you the resources to be more inquisitive in your reflection and to actually learn something new. It's also good for traveling, by the way. Once it turns retrograde on the 15th of March, it will get even more reflective and inquisitive, and you will probably be asked to take a couple of steps back intellectually or administratively and either do some detective work or get back to some form of academic knowledge that you have missed previously, or revive some international connections you had and see whether there's still any juice there. Days around the 23rd of March are good to have a deep talk to your partner or about your partner. It may help you in the future, in the second half of April. So the more interested in them, in your partner you are now, the easier it will be for you to deal with them a month later. The solar eclipse, which is also a new moon in Aries on the 29th of March, can coincide with some exciting circumstances, considering your academic standing, or an international or a media project that you may be involved in, or your ambitious travel plans. So again, anything that has the potential to seriously expand your horizons. It's best to go with the flow here and appreciate what's coming your way. On the 30th of March, Neptune will also enter Aries. This is actually a big deal, but the effect of this may show itself only slowly. Neptune is a gentle planet. It's making everything more magical, but also at the same time less clear and concrete. So it may help your visionary powers and imagination, again, in this area of expanding your horizons. Venus and Mercury, meanwhile, will retrograde back into Pisces between the 27th and the 30th of March, which will bring your attention to one of the following: intimate relationships, your own psychological depths, or looking for funding, which all of that we will be talking about in the April forecast, because this is where the action will actually be focused. Well, you watched the forecast for this incredibly eventful March. Thank you for sticking around. You can also go and watch the forecast for your ascendant, that is your rising sign. My impression is that the sun sign forecast generally feels more relatable in the present, but that a rising sign forecast may add some depth to it and also point your attention to things you may have been ignoring or that you are not actively monitoring. If you like the forecast, please go press the like button and also subscribe. That would please me a lot. And I wish you to have a positively intense March, and see you in the next videos.